About 2 weeks ago, I pulled this old Ford garden tractor out of a shed, and upon further inspection, I noticed this thing was locked up. So for about a week and a half, I had the cylinders soaking in ATF and diesel. So let's pull this thing in the shop and see if we get this thing unseized, and maybe this thing will run. I got this thing pulled into the shop now, so let's take that cylinder head off and see if that mixture of ATF and diesel did anything. Well, I got the cylinder head off, and the cylinder walls are still pretty bad. The cylinder itself is not that different. It's still pretty bad in there, but I'm gonna get a piece of wood and a hammer and try to get this thing unseized. Well, we got our piece of wood here and our hammer, so let's see if she goes. Well, I gave this thing like 5 good taps with the hammer, and this thing is unseized. I'm very surprised this worked this good. So we got this motor unseized now, but when I spin this thing over, it comes to a dead stop. Now you guys are probably wondering, well, why is this thing not moving over fully? It's unseized. Well, that water that was in the cylinder completely destroyed the top of the cylinder wall. So since the cylinder wall is so pitted on top, it prevents this piston from moving out any farther, and that's why the motor only spins over to a certain point. So the only way to fix that cylinder wall is to use a ball hone, and I got one right here. So let's see if this works. I believe we just like that and just go in and out. So let's see if she works. Well, after using that ball hone for like a good minute, that cylinder is looking way better, and also this motor, it spins over now. Now before we slap this thing back together, I'm gonna lap those valves because those things are pretty crusty. Well, I got those valves cleaned up, and that cylinder actually has some compression now. Like, I turned this motor over with my hand, and yeah, it's pretty good. So I was just about to put a battery in this thing to see if this thing will crank over, but for some reason, the starter on this thing is missing. Well, I'm gonna have to buy a starter for this thing. It'll probably get here in about a week or two. Well, we made some pretty good progress on this thing. That motor is looking not too bad so far. All we need is a starter and some other light work, and this thing will be running. Well, this video is starting to get pretty long, so I'm gonna end this video here. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.